Hello bead lovers, welcome to another video. I'm Michelle and today we're going to look at the Dollar Bead Box. Dollar Bead Box is a monthly subscription box. You can also get the Dollar Bead Bag, which is a subscription, and it's $8 a month if you sign up. I want to make this clear. Some people didn't realize that you can order just the bag and sign up for 6 months, and they only take it, you don't have to pay it all up front. Take it out once a month, $8 off your account. If you sign up for 6 months, you can be a member to the Dollar Bead Club, which allows you to go on their website, dollarbeadbox.com, and order anything you'd like. And it's an awesome, fun website. Got all kinds of beautiful beads, especially Czech beads. They got a lot of Czech beads, and that happens to be my favorite. Okay, so let's take a look at the bag. This is January's subscription. And thank goodness the mail's pretty much back on track, right? Alright, you get 4 strands of 3mm Czech fire polish beads and 4 strands of 4mm Czech fire polish beads. And the Dollar Bead Bag subscribers can reorder January items through February 2021. Let's look at the colors. I'm always excited to see what colors we get. Alright, so let's separate them out here. Some of these colors look very familiar to me. Love the gold tones throughout. Alright, let's see what we have here. We'll do the 3mm first. Vintage purple luster. I'm going to guess that would be, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's this. Vintage purple luster. That almost looks like a jet bead with purple luster on top. Very pretty, a deep purple. Crystal vintage gold. Crystal vintage gold. That's probably that. I'd say maybe there's a crystal bead with a vintage gold luster. Nice. California Collection Blue Zircon. And see the pops of blue zircon in here. Look at that golden, but pops of fuchsia and blue, purple. Very pretty. What's that? It's a broken one, it looks like. Yeah. But look at that, that's cool looking on the inside. And next we have California Collection Rose Bronze. Let's see those rose tones. Some gold, some bronze, pinks. Let's see. These are cool strands. Actually, they're new to me. The California collections. Alright, 4mm crystal vintage green purple. Crystal vintage green purple. Let's see if I can figure these out. This looks like the green. Crystal vintage green purple. Yeah, that reminds me sort of the Maria. That rainbow colors in there. Look at the greens. Pow. Kapow. Alright, and I got some baby hairs on my mat. This mat collects everything. Vintage gold iris. I would say that would be this. Look at the pops. Look at that fuchsia. that purplish color. It's good. Ooh, that's a nice bead. It's really subtle. It's just kind of, every now and then you'll get a pop of bright color. Pretty. Vintage, we already did that. Crystal Half Blue Iris. Now this has got a lot of grays in it also, but it's crystally gray, dark gray with a blue, like a metallic blue, with some other pops of color. I see a few others, green and gold. I don't know if you can see that very well. Light rose, gold luster. I think we all know this one. We've seen it, we've gotten it. It's very pretty. That rose and gold luster come together well. It's like a rosy gold, doesn't it? Alright. That's the bag this month. Aren't those pretty? Just all together. Look at that. The 4 and 3 match well. Alright, let's put that aside, and I'll be right, let me get the box organized. I'll be right back. Alright, so with the box you get a letter. Always get a Dear Member letter, and they talk about resolutions, but the part I wanted to mention is, in addition to our main site on Facebook, dollarbeadbox.com, we also have a group page, Dollar Bead Box Unboxers. And that's an awesome group. This group page is for you to share your designs, ask questions, and discuss the items from the box, bag, and shop. Don't forget to follow Dollar Bead Box on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And it says they want to interact more on their social media sites. So in the back is an itemized key, and it lists everything that's in the box. And we'll get started with the strands. Nice strands this month. Just taking a quick glance. Well, 8mm Czech fire polish, crystal vintage blue zircon, or crystal vintage vitrail. 16 pieces. I think this is the blue zircon ones. We've gotten these before. These are, personally, I think these are boring. I don't care for these at all. Seems like I'm getting a pretty big buildup of these in my stash. 8 by 11mm Czech Glass Melon, jet with silver wash, 12 pieces. Love, love, love. Look at those. Those are some big melons. I haven't seen this size. I'm loving it. Look at those. Those are quite awesome. 3 by 5mm Czech Glass pinch beads, alabaster white with light sage green luster, 35 pieces. I like the pinch bead because they give, the way they're shaped, they give you a flash whenever you turn the piece of jewelry they're in, whenever it moves. Love the green sage luster. Very pretty bead. 10mm table cut flower, opaque turquoise with travertine, 10 pieces. I'm surprised we got a whole strand to these, or half strand. But they're gorgeous. I'm really happy about that. Love that they're table cut. Table cut beads do the same thing a pinch bead does. It's that flash. That smooth surface, polished surface. Gives it a nice flash color. Love those. I'm a big flower. I love flowers and leaves as well. Sometimes they're harder to use unless you're just doing stringing, or I don't know. There's quite a few things you can do with them, I guess. 5mm Czech fire polish crystal zerit, 25 pieces. There's that bronzy purple iris look. Next, 6mm Czech Glass mushroom crystal vitriol, 25 pieces. Love these. The mushroom shape. I like the mushroom shape. It gives good texture in your piece. See the holes? It's round, and then there's a hole right in the bottom. So when you use them, you know, it kind of poofs out like a mushroom. Last but not least, 4mm Czech Glass struck, medium aqua, 50 pieces. Last but not least for the strands, that is. And here we got our round drugs. They perfectly, except for the top has a little, the very tippy top and the very tippy bottom has a little tiny slice, so it's kind of flat. So they go together very well. Squeeze that in there. And then we'll go to the additional items. 14mm vintage Czech Glass tabular pendant, jet with burnt red stripes, 1 piece. Ooh, look at the color. I like the color. That's stripy. It's got a hole drilled straight down through the top. Pretty. 17 by 20mm Czech Glass sugar skull, brown travertine with turquoise wash, 2 pieces. Kind of burn out on the sugar skulls. But I like the brown and the turquoise. The travertine looks pretty. Maybe one day I'll figure out, you know, I'll do something using all the skulls together. Who knows? 12mm Czech Glass 2-hole alabaster white with travertine, 2 pieces. Oh, 2-hole pyramid. There we go. We're getting a few of these built up too in different colors. I love the shape. I love that it's 2 holes. I love the shape. And alright, sorry about that. My battery died. Here we go. Love the color. Love the shape. Need more of these. Okay, next would be 14mm Czech Glass flower, opaque robin's egg blue with copper wash, 2 pieces. We've gotten these a couple times in like the pink copper, the pink or purple copper wash. These are pretty robin's egg blue. It kind of matches other beads. See? It's got the copper wash, which is gorgeous. Those are pretty. You can make some pretty simple earrings with those. You know, maybe with a dangle or get creative. I don't know. That sort of goes. I don't know about the copper wash, but pretty. Because sugar skulls are always with flowers, so that's what made me think of that. 4mm Swarovski crystal cube, rose bead, 2 pieces. How long Swarovski gonna last since they're not making any more beads? How long, what's left, you know, what they've already put out? How long are we going to be able to get it? I bet that's on a lot of people's minds. There are alternatives we can go to, you know. Look at those beautiful pieces of crystal. They're small. I mean, great accent beads. Pretty. Okay. 9 by 17mm Czech Glass carrier, crystal, 2 pieces. We've gotten 2 of these in another month in the box. I mean, before long, maybe we can make some, if they keep sending them, we can make something out of them. Or you could use your imagination and make something with a couple of them. Just simple carrier beads. 8 by 20mm Czech Glass drop, alabaster weight with purple copper luster, 2 pieces. These are gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Look at that color. Looks like purple Vega. Love that shape. Perfect for earrings. Perfect for a pendant on the bottom of a macrame necklace. Gorgeous. Can you see that copper luster on there? Beautiful. I would have to order some more of those. So far, and the melons. Out of everything. Maybe the flowers. 8 by 13mm Czech Glass Melon Drop, matte beige opal with turquoise wash. Melon drops. Let's see what they look like. Oh, pretty. Look at that turquoise wash. That really sets them off. Yes. And it's a matte. It's a really matte tan color. Yeah, matte beige opal. Yeah, gorgeous. Lovely beads. Love those drops. I'd order those too. Alright, and 7-inch Czech Glass beaded chain, coral and pink. I mean, honestly, what can we use this for besides a bracelet? It's so small that we could also take the beads off and use those as, you know, whatever we wanted, accent beads or whatever. But, I mean, That's like one side of a chain. Unless you take it apart and just use maybe half in between a chain. But it can definitely be used for sure. Look at those pretty. I love those stripes and striations in Czech glass. Make them look kind of like a stone. Okay, 17 by 22 millimeter Czech Glass Bumblebee, turquoise with copper wash, one piece. We've got these bumblebees before in the white and gold that were gorgeous. Look at that. It's pretty too. Love that bumblebee. They make a great, I don't know, earring if you had two, or a pendant on the bottom of a maybe macrame or some kind of necklace. Because it's, you know, it's big enough. It's good size. And it's two-sided. 6 millimeter Czech Glass struck, opaque white, 10 pieces. A couple of them look like Opal-y. So they're not all completely opaque, which is good. Some nice little accents here. Can maybe even add to the chain in between. Okay. Ladies and gents, there is our Dollar Bead Box for the month of January. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.